Spring forward, America, and Wipeout.
Let's get nasty!
That's right, it's springtime on Wipeout. And 24 competitors are about to go head-to-head in a battle for $50,000 on the world's largest and most extraordinary obstacle course.
I made it, suckers!
We'll see astonishing spills, magnificent falls, and sensational tumbles. Only our mightiest three will advance to the most challenging obstacle of all, the Spring Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out.
It's so easy from my couch at home.
Hello, America, and welcome to Spring Wipeout. I'm John Anderson, here with a man for all seasons, John Henson.
You know, I love this time of year, Johnny. It reminds me of spring break in the Arctic Circle.
Didn't know they had spring break up there in the Arctic Circle.
Sure, I won a wet t-shirt contest, but I had to be treated for frostbite. Long story short, polar bears can smell fear. And cocoa butter.
I will bear that in mind. Good survival tip. But right now, we have 24 contestants who are showing no fear for a chance to win $50,000.
Yeah, but before they do, they'll have to make it through the toughest springtime challenge since finding a date for my senior prom. Thanks again, sis.
First up in the Wipeout lanes, it's bowled over.
Yeah, where the balls strike first and nobody gets spared.
Then on to the Spring Evader, heading into the big balls.
They're ripe for wipeouts all year round.
Next up, the Spring Fling.
I wouldn't trust it as far as it can throw you.
And finally, the Wipeout Kitchen, where we are serving up pies and baked goods.
It's a delicious way to get cream.
24 contestants to start. Only those with the top 12 qualifying times will advance to the next round for a chance of that $50,000.
Yeah, that's 5 million pennies to me and you.
It is indeed. So let's go down to the third member of our Wipeout team, Jill Wagner.
All right, guys, here comes our first contestant of the day.
This is my dream! Woo! Yeah!
And we start off with the youngest entry today. This is 19-year-old Camille Bulow. Jill found out that for her, being on Wipeout more than just a dream.
What made you want to come on the show?
I want to come on the show because it's actually my bucket list.
19 and you have a bucket list already?
Oh, yeah.
You're here.
But I might as well go all the way.
Johnny, what's a bucket list?
List of all the things you want to do before you die.
Oh, well, number one on my list is not dying.
Before this 19-year-old confronts her own mortality, she'll have to confront bowled over.
Want to know what my favorite part of this obstacle is?
Doing any bowling ball? Ah!
Nope, it's the automatic contestant return. Wow. And the bucket list stops here.
Not to worry, though. You always get a second roll if you need it in bowling.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. You're not going to see it coming anyway. Oh, get smashed in the face by a giant beam? Check.
Bucket list Camille taking a once-in-a-lifetime cruise down our Spring Evader. Oh!
Yeah, most people only dream of wiping out like that, Johnny.
Living life to the fullest, Camille sets her sights on a new adventure, the Spring Fling.
Oh!
I wonder where that was on her list.
Oh, I found it. Head first collision with 2-ton swinging platform. Check.
Camille's made it to the final obstacle of the qualifier now, the Wipeout Kitchen. Gotta crawl her way through the ovens, then past the rolling pins and onto the final platform. Don't succeed there, and it's a refreshing swim to this finishing spot.
Camille is about to fulfill a fantasy of eating her way through an endless dessert buffet. It's chocolate pudding, and it's almost as good as my Nana's butterscotch pudding because she uses real scotch.
Oh! Johnny, I think she took her eyes off the pies. Camille, though, sensing the end is near, pressing onto the rolling pin. Oh! She does have a ravenous appetite for life, Johnny.
Well, in that case, have some donuts. Oh! I hope her bucket list is laminated.
Well, she's made it to the end, Johnny, and with a time of 4:40, bucket list Camille could be on our short list to move on.
Johnny, who's next?
Just getting started on her run is 25-year-old Sarah Weaver.
Oh!
Wow! Bowling is brutal, John.
That's why I always wear a helmet.
Sarah could go far today, Johnny. Says here in her bio she comes from a highly competitive family.
Oh! Well, that ought to make her family proud. Ish.
Jill talked family with Sarah earlier.
Sarah, do you have a big family?
Yeah, actually, I am the youngest of 8 kids.
Do you guys all get along?
Actually, yeah. We're all really, really close. We have our own family softball team. We go Team Taco Truck.
Team Taco Truck? Tacos and trucks are like my 2 favorite things. I love this family.
Next week they have a playoff game against Team Spaghetti Van.
Whoa, let's see if Team Taco Truck can get it in gear for the big finish. Oh!
Team Taco Truck trot.
Sarah gets rolled like a tortilla.
Tortilla, John.
Whatever, fancy khakis.
Sarah will be the taco of the town with a great time. 350. Up next, Johnny, 28-year-old Molly Sanborn.
Joy to the world, one cheese ball at a time.
Is she quoting scripture? Jill, what's with the cheese balls?
Molly, 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 what have you got on your back?
I have cheese balls on my back.
You know, a good dermatologist could take that right off. Never even know it was there.
Why?
I decided to bring joy to the world, one cheese ball at a time. But the thing is no one wanted to stick their hand in the container, so I came up with a sanitary dispensing system.
Good. This is amazing. Can I have some?
I would love to give you a cheese ball.
Okay.
Just gotta tell you, 3 is above average.
Magic.
Most people only get 2, the record's 8.
Your cheese balls are crunchy.
I never hand out stale cheese balls.
Wow, look at her go. I think she's all hopped up on cheese balls, Johnny.
Yeah, you know, she leaves a trail of them wherever she goes.
It's like Miss Pac-Man in reverse.
Ooh, this cheese ball just got crushed.
Say cheese.
Please be nice.
Nice. We are nice. Oh, see? When you come to the Wipeout lanes, you always get a strike. Let's rack them up and knock them down.
As contestants try to outrun our giant bowling balls, they get sent straight to the gutter.
Well, we are. Pulled over is good, clean fun for the whole family.
Yeah.
Oh!
Speaking of families, every day is a family reunion for our next contestant, Leo Dunn.
This one's for you, Grandma and Mom.
Oh, bless his heart. He's doing this for his mom and his grandma.
I'm the best roommate.
Roommate? Is he roommates with his mom and his grandma?
That's what it says on the paperwork, John. Leo off towards the 50 grand.
Oh! Weo fall down, go boom.
So to review, grown man living with his mother and grandmother.
Sounds like a sitcom.
Ooh, 0.5 men.
No, he lives with 2 older women. It's the Golden Girls.
Nice. Hot flash forward, our golden girl's about to take on the big ones.
Oh, that'll make him blanch. That is the grandmother of all wipeouts, Johnny.
Think of timing is everything.
Leo seems to have it all worked out.
Yeah, just like his living situation.
Oh!
Yeah, that's the kind of scream you reserve for walking in on Grandma in the bathroom.
While our golden girl moves on, because you know he ain't moving out, Johnny, we go back to the top of the course.
Holy mohawk, is that Mr. T?
I pity the big balls.
It is Mr. T. I love DC Cab, John. It's an epic.
It's not Mr. T. That's 41-year-old Eric Simmons.
I don't believe you. Jill, who is this guy?
Eric, what's your last name?
Simmons.
T?
T. T.
Simmons.
T.
Mr.?
Mr.
Mr. T.
Sir?
What do you do for a living?
I'm a stockbroker.
I pity the hedge fund.
Okay.
A stockbroker?
I'm glad Mr. T found work. Hey, maybe I should let him manage my money.
Really? You think that's a good idea? Investing with Mr. T?
Sure. Charlie Sheen does my taxes. Winning.
Yeah!
He just got jibber-jab, Johnny.
But he can't be beat. He won't be beat, Johnny. Oh! Upper leg, mohawk down.
John, what happened to Mr. T's hair? It's gone.
Well, I'm guessing it's somewhere in that mud.
That mohawk is a national treasure. I've got to save it.
Johnny, where are you going? We're not finished. Guess I'm flying solo. Whoa, like Eric, who gets teed off by the big balls. Seriously, John, where are you? You know what? Perhaps a break is in order. Stay tuned, America. We have a lot more wipeouts.
John, look, I found it. I found Mr. T's mohawk. I'm beginning to think it's not real hair, though.
Good call, and I'm glad you're starting to think.
But look,
Oh,
I found one of his necklaces.
it's not his necklace, John. That's the drain stopper.
Oh. I'll go get the hose.
Thank you. Stay tuned, America. Hopefully, we will be back with more amazing wipeouts after this. Welcome back to Spring Wipeout. We are halfway through the qualifier, and Johnny, during the break, Jill found some really cool springtime friends.
Okay, I don't think they see me.
I find that hard to believe they're right there. Whoa, sorry about that, Jill. Take it away.
Who cares about Wipeout? This is more fun. That's my dear call. Oh my God. Oh, that was just beautiful. Just beautiful.
We had a deer like that where I grew up.
Really?
Yeah, right over the mantle.
Oh, man. Let's just go down to the contestants.
Wow, looks like this cowboy is raring to go.
And in more ways than one, Johnny. Turns out he's here for more than just the 50 grand.
Everybody, Roy Hernandez. How you doing, Roy?
Good. You look beautiful.
Thank you, Roy. So, what are those flowers about?
Just for you.
If you're trying to win Jill, it's gonna take more than just flowers.
Hey, so I got a song for you, too. I got a little bit nervous.
Oh, a song. All right, that should work.
The competition was hard, but I got one thing in mind. To win the 50K and take out Jill to dance. Remember, my name is Roy. Hey, it was even the Wipeout.
Oh, I'm still dancing.
Did you get that?
Roy off to the rodeo.
Once I hit the water, it's gonna boil up because I am hot.
Well, he's certainly hot for Jill. Brought her flowers, sang her a song. He's a real gentleman. Oh! He even took his hat off.
Roy, roll into the spring evader.
Did he just say Tony Montana? Oh, well, say hello to my little Wipeout.
Our crushing cowboys made it to the spring fling.
It's just like getting on a horse in midair while it swings over a lake. Oh!
Well, he leads with his heart.
But he lands with his head.
Think about Jill. Where's ya?
I'm right here, Roy.
I love you, Jill.
Love you too.
Roy approaching the ovens now. You'd think he'd be at home on the range.
God. Oh, sweet. He stopped off to get Jill some chocolates.
Yeah, I think they melted, Johnny.
Oh, looks like our pies are crushing on Roy.
Love hurts, Roy.
True, Jill, but he just can't quit you.
Roy, that's not gonna win my love.
Jeez, what's a guy got to do to prove himself? We're throwing everything at him, including donuts and pastries.
Gonna take more than a flying crawler to stop our crushing cowboys.
Roy, I'm here.
Oh, story of Jill's love life right there. What? Guys are always falling for you. And it's just a matter of time before they get dumped.
And the crushing cowboy moseys over to the finish spot with a time of 5:12.
Giddy down, Roy.
Back at the top of the course, 41-year-old Scott Devine.
All right, Wipeout, me and Big Blue are coming for you.
Who's Big Blue?
Let's get nasty.
Ew, I think we just did. John, what is in his mouth?
It's Big Blue, his mouth guard.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Probably after seeing this, no. I am currently single, and it is not because of the mouth guard.
Well, it ain't helping, Scott.
Seemed like a good idea this morning.
And so did showing the world your mouth guard. Oh! Meet our Big Blue.
Yeah, he definitely sank his teeth into that one.
Tastes like chicken.
Really? Tastes like chicken? Because it's the color of toilet bowl cleaner.
Well, he's got to go here. Big ball time.
Oh!
Thank goodness he protected his teeth.
Teeth? He needs a Big Blue bodyguard. I think Big Blue is my new superhero.
Actually, Johnny, you know, our course has been delivering superhero wipeouts all day. Wonder if that hurt woman.
Splash Gordon.
Ooh. Hot girl.
Well, let's not leave out Buffy the Big Ball Slayer.
And good old Superman. I mean, Aquaman.
Kaplunk.
Wow, Jill, you're pretty good at this.
Kaboom!
Yeah, take her on home, Jill.
I don't know anymore.
Come on, just one more. I know you got it in you.
God, he was close.
Really? What about Zoinks? Zowie? Kablam? Come on.
Returning to the start of the course, we find Ryan Krogstad, and he was in his high school production of...
I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Hey, I wonder if he's a friend of Dorothy.
Well, let's find out. Jill?
What were you in The Wizard of Oz?
I was a scarecrow.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
could see you as a scarecrow.
Everyone says that. I'm like, great. The brainless, uncoordinated one. That's perfect.
Come on, Scarecrow's the best character. I totally relate to him.
Because he doesn't have a brain?
No, because we're both highly flammable.
Good thing straw floats.
And another thing we have in common, we love protecting corn.
Ryan needed to protect his face.
And last but not least, we're both afraid of flying monkeys. They swoop in out of nowhere, and if you think pigeons make a mess... Oh, we'll miss you most of all, Scarecrow.
So let's meet our final contestant of the day, 33-year-old Christina Powers.
Well, she is really good at whatever that is. What is it, Jill?
What do you do?
I'm learning how to break dance.
Can you teach me?
Oh, I can teach you.
Okay. Like, just do it.
You have to, like, add some funk with the hands, like, be funky.
Yeah.
There you are, Jill. Okay, so now get low.
Now, can you add this into it?
I can.
Yeah! You're the bus driver. Dun, 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 dun. New way, bus driver.
Why are you showing me that?
Yeah, Jill, keep that funk in your trunk.
Let's pick up our b-boy lady at the spring fling. Oh, be careful, Christina.
Wow, she knows how to bust a move.
B-boy lady making a beeline through our kitchen.
Oh, but she is getting served by our funky fresh pie.
Makes it out of the oven, freestyles her way over that first rolling pin.
Yeah, boy, lady. Oh, it's like a time for B-boy lady to bounce.
She's made it over that second rolling pin.
Come on. No, don't fall. Don't fall.
Thanks, Jill.
Anytime.
Great advice, Jill. You set him up, and we'll... Oh! Knock him down.
B-boy lady takes it right in the back street. She electric boogaloos her way to the final platform in a time of 4:23.
Word.
Christina moving on along with crushing cowboy Roy Hernandez, Team Taco Truck Sarah Weeger, and Golden Girl Leo Dunn.
Also moving on, Mr. T, Eric Simmons,
Pity the big balls.
Big Blue, Scott Devine, and Ryan Scarecrow Krogstad.
Up next, Johnny, watch our contestants take fright on the scarousel. Welcome back to Spring Wipeout.
Yeah, I can't wait to be outdoors again. In fact, I'm gonna hike all the way across the Appalachian Trail.
Appalachian Trail, John, is 2,000 miles long.
Yes, but it's only 15 feet wide.
Who's smarter than you? Right now, let's catch up with our 12 remaining contestants who survived our qualifier.
They include crushing cowboy Roy Hernandez, cheeseball Molly Sanborn, and our golden girl Leo Dunn.
Along with Camille Bucket List below, Big Blue Scott Devine, and B-boy lady Christina Powers.
You know, a bucket list is a lot like a grocery list.
Certainly is.
Yeah, except instead of writing mayonnaise, you write nude skydiving.
That's inappropriate.
Why? What's wrong with mayonnaise?
You know what? Not the time to get into it. The obstacle facing our contestants is about to get started. Let's just focus on the scarousel. Here's how it works, Johnny. The scarousel is made up of 2 stages, red track, yellow track. Contestants, they begin on the red track, grab a red dangler, and travel over 3 hurdles to the red finish spot. If they wipe out, they have to start back at the beginning. Once they land on the red spot, it is a ride on a yellow dangler to the finish platform, all the while avoiding the sweeper arms in their way. If the contestants wipe out here, they remain on the yellow track. Try again. First 6 to finish, move on to the next round.
You gotta love the scarousel. It's the best ride at the abusement park.
All right, let's get things started. Go down to the action.
I am insane. What am I doing?
That doesn't look comfortable at all.
Those things look kind of vicious. I'm not gonna lie.
Our contestants appear a little apprehensive about our scarousel, Johnny.
More balls.
Well, we buy in bulk. You know, it's cheaper that way.
That's so shady.
And Mr. T knows shady.
May fortune favor the foolish.
Hey, that's the Henson family motto.
And on a positive thought like that, our scarathon is underway.
B-boy lady grabbing the wrong dangler. Hey now, gotta start on the red, Christina.
Oh, cheeseball Molly goes for a dip. Roy the crushing cowboy has the platform. No. Team Taco Truck skidding all over the place.
Oh, she's making fish tacos now.
Here comes Mr. T. Hey.
Whoa, he almost took the scarecrow's hay-filled head off. But Mr. T hanging tough all over our team. Oh, but he's off to a rocky 3-star.
Camille attempting to check another thing off her bucket list. Ride a dangler.
She's the first contestant in the game to get past the red and onto the yellow track.
And not slowing down at all. Follows her bliss right onto the yellow dangler.
Bucket list with a clear shot.
Oh my God, she's up!
Youth is served, John. Our youngest contestant today, moving on and made it look easy.
Molly joins the party mix and makes it to the red platform. Wonder what her secret weapon is.
Yep, saw that one coming. She followed Camille's lead over to the yellow and might just follow her right to the finish.
Oh, no fondue.
Golden Girl Leo's turn. No doubt his mother, grandmother watching at home.
Oh, he throws his back out.
Scarecrow's impersonating the cowardly lion.
But hey, Bill.
Our contestants struggling. John, these players are awful.
Yeah, they're not grasping the concept or the danglers.
Ah, you're making this easy.
I don't know how it happened.
It happened because you missed the hurdles, didn't mistime the dangler, landed on the platform, and held on for dear life.
I don't know if we're ever going to get those last 5 spots filled.
All right, this is the one. I'm sick of falling.
Cheeseball, the only contestant on the yellow track, and psyched up to go.
Oh, gee, get That's process.
The sweeper arm plants went right on her cheese head.
Yeah, that can't be Gouda.
It wasn't. Crushing Cowboy barely holding on to the reins.
Oh, back to the watering hole.
Still 5 spots open. Scarecrow makes it to the red platform. And Cheeseball ready to roll for about the 57th time.
I think that's 58.
Now it's Scarecrow's turn to take a trip down the yellow slick road.
Oh, fully out of breath.
Golden Girl has a tight hold.
Oh, barely. Hanging onto that platform like Blanche clung to her libido.
I own you!
Big Blue trailing close behind. Oh, and he let his mouth guard down.
Golden Girl, needs a supplement.
Cheeseball up again.
Oh, she gets shredded. Will she ever move on? Taco Truck steps up to the plate. Oh, and takes one for the team.
Taco Truck and a head-on collision.
Yeah, hope it didn't crack her shell.
Oh, there! Like I never saw you before.
B-Boy Lady putting smooth moves on the red dangler, and that's the Scarecrow whizzing past those sweeper arms.
B-Boy Lady makes that red platform, and the Scarecrow, a no-brainer as the Scarecrow takes a trip somewhere over the rainbow.
Big Blue, wrong color.
And the Golden Girl clings to that dangler like it's a social security check.
And yeah, mercifully, we have our second contestant moving on.
They are both fit to be tie-dye.
B-Boy Lady trying Plan B to grab that third spot.
And yes, B-Boy Lady is going to be grooving on to the next round.
Which means half the spots are filled. Mr. T trying to bust onto that final platform.
Oh, you know how Mr. T hates flying, Johnny.
Half our spots remain, and the Crushing Cowboy is still trying to make a love connection.
Yeah, he gets rejected.
Taco Truck swinging for the finish spot.
Quesadilla closed. She's moving on, and there are only 2 spots left. And Cheeseball just won't give up.
Finally, she clears that first sweeper arm.
I smell one of those cheesy come-from-behind victories.
She's right there. No, hey, she slips off the platform. Now it's all the way around again.
No, she melts under pressure.
Crushing Cowboy desperately clinging to his love for Jill at the edge.
Yes! Clearly exhausted as he heads to the yellow platform.
The Scarecrow takes flight for a chance at one of the final 2 spots.
Those sweeper arms are beating the stuffing out of him, Johnny.
Scarecrow at the platform. Got it! So he'll be easing on down the road to the next round. Only 1 spot still to fill.
And our Crushing Cowboy headed towards the finish.
Will his devotion pay off with a visit to Jill? Will he advance? Yes and yes.
You got it?
Sorry, Cheeseball. It's just Nacho Day.
Viva Wipeout! Love you too. Right here, you don't have to yell.
So moving on to the next round, we have our Crushing Cowboy, Roy Hernandez. Scarecrow, Ryan Krogstad. Team Taco Truck, Sarah Weger. B-Boy Lady, Christina Powers. Golden Girl, Leo Dunn. And Camille Bucket List Bulow.
But before anybody can cash a check for 50 grand, they're all gonna get back.
Welcome back for more Wipeout.
Yeah, where spring is in the air, and so are our contestants.
And while the temperatures keep rising, the contestants continue to fall, leaving us with 6 still trying to spring into the Wipeout zone. They are Crushing Cowboy, Roy Hernandez. The Scarecrow, Ryan Krogstad. Team Taco Truck, Sarah Weger. B-Boy Lady, Christina Powers. Our Golden Girl, Leo Dunn. And Camille Bucket List Below.
You know, Johnny, now that the winter is over, our temperatures have shot up so much it's like a desert down there on the course. And as that shimmering mirage below us comes into focus, we can see an Arabian Nights oasis filled with desert danger.
There are 3 rounds here, all starting with a magic carpet ride on our dizzy dummy. Then our contestants' desert trek will take them over to the rotating platform and the bouncy board. Next, they'll have to blow like a sandstorm through the crankshaft, avoid the pitfalls of the knee sweeper, and cross over our spinning Persian rug to the finished platform. All the while, they'll be plagued by a barrage of pillows and cobras being hurled at them by Miss Cleo and Sinbad.
Well, you know those desert dwellers, Johnny. They're intense. Get it? They're intense.
Yeah. Time to let the genie out of the bottle, people.
This won't hurt one bit.
John, don't you just love the naive optimism of the first round?
Just precious.
Hands where I can see them.
Why? Is a Scarecrow playing grab straw?
Kidoki.
And the world of the dizzy dummy to get us started.
Yeah, what goes around comes around, and keeps coming around until you want to puke.
Yo, I love you.
Crushing Cowboy following his heart, which is spinning at 40 miles an hour.
Oh, Oh my gosh, I cannot see.
Uh-oh, looks like the bucket list might actually need a bucket.
The crushing cowboy still working out those saddle sores. Team Taco Truck racing with the scarecrow. Yeah! He gets the short straw, and she follows, ditching right behind.
Bucket list takes a spill. B-boy lady pops and gets locked out. Crushing cowboy on the platform and takes the 310 to you.
Bucket list right back at it, and she's safely on the bouncy board, steps across the crankshaft.
Oh! Persian throw pillow to the face.
That doesn't stop our team with a dream. Look out! Cast into the Arabian Sea.
Scarecrow leaves his post and takes the lead. There's no place like crankshaft. He steps out. Oh, it gets taken for a hayride.
Now Leo joining the crankshaft party. You go, Golden Girl.
Sinbad giving him the old senior discount. Oh, and another drop in the bucket.
Golden Girl is now the pacemaker. Oh, he gets an assisted wipeout.
Crankshaft really cranking out the hits today. Scarecrow gets hit again, and then the 360 into the water.
Best wipeout ever.
You said it, Jill. First, Scarecrow gets the crank, followed immediately by the shaft. That's a 1-2 punch that sends him back to Kansas.
Johnny, out of nowhere, here comes Team Taco Truck. She is on fuego. Yes, she is the first one through on the crankshaft. Moves on to the knee sweeper. Oh, see you, volley. Oh, bucket list dips back in for a refill.
Come on, Leo.
Golden Girl Leo makes a move onto the knee sweeper.
Ooh, that'll turn your hair blue.
Crushing Cowboy steps onto the crankshaft. Oh, he got the boot.
Now Scarecrow showing some fire on the knee sweeper. Trips on his straw feet, and he's all wet.
Oh, bucket list jumps right onto Scarecrow's empty head. Golden Girl with a quick hop. He is the first one onto the spinning Persian rug.
Struggling to get those geriatric feet underneath him. Can this golden oldie be the first to make it into the wipeout zone? And he makes it.
Yes! That's unbelievable!
Golden Girl Leo showing all those young whippersnappers how it's done. And now he's showing us a little more than we really wanted to see. Thank you for being a friend, Leo.
First of all, you got to be proud of yourself. And you know who was more proud than you?
I know my grandma's out there watching.
Your grandma.
No more bunions. I'm out of the house after this.
Bunions? What is going on in that house?
I don't know, Johnny. Best to just start round 2. The Dizzy Dummy picking up right where it left off in the last round, giving our contestants that warm and tingly sensation that can only come from nausea.
There's the horn, but it doesn't look like our contestants have finished spinning quite yet. Bucket list looking a little pale right now.
2 of 3 spots left in the wipeout zone. Taco Truck serves it up, band over. Fresh off that Dizzy Dummy, Johnny, this first obstacle really a challenge. B-boy lady, wiping it out old school.
Team Taco Truck shifts into overdrive and lands it. She's on the bouncy board and now in the driver's seat. She burns rubber and is onto the crankshaft, dodges a pillow. No time for a siesta, Johnny. Takes a knee, and takes a drink.
Snake attack. I hope she has Cobra insurance.
Miss Cleo starting a pillow fight.
Come on, Camille.
She's unfazed, clears the crankshaft. Bucket list upended.
Oh, yeah, Johnny, you never forget the first time you fall into a pool of deadly snakes.
Plush toys, John, they're stuffed.
Oh, of course they're stuffed. They've had plenty to eat today.
Scarecrow getting through, joins bucket list on the knee sweeper. Sinbad trying his best to rattle him, though.
B-boy lady joins the party.
Freeze the crowd, Johnny. Bucket list moves out in front. Leaping to stretch that lead. Falls short.
Crushing cowboy across the crankshaft. He gets love struck.
On the knee sweeper, Ryan, not scared. But he does eat crow.
All right, Taco Truck makes it past the crankshaft as B-boy lady has the dance floor all to herself.
Here we go.
Taco Truck in a Mexican standoff with B-boy lady. It's a game of pollo, John, and that means chicken. Will she deliver? No!
B-boy lady still on the platform as the bucket list and crushing cowboy try to cramp her style. Cowboy falls hard. Bucket list or B-boy lady. Camille gets buckets.
So Camille Bulow can add a wipeout zone trip to her bucket list as our top 2 tie-dyed contestants advance again.
How does it feel? You're going to the wipeout zone.
Woo! I couldn't do that again.
Good news, Camille, you do not have to. Bad news for the 2 remaining girls, our crushing cowboy and the guy with no brain.
Okay, guys, here goes round 3.
Look at this. Crushing Cowboy gets his giddy up on, galloping ahead.
Look at Roy.
The Crushing Cowboy desperate to get to Jill. Oh, how did he hang on?
Roy still is.
He's still there. Scarecrow sneaks up behind him. And our belly dancer gives Crushing Cowboy a new bolo tuck.
Well, he is a charmer as he serenades his way across the crankshaft. Oh! Tough love.
Wow, Crushing Cowboy gets an achy, breaky head. Back at the start, B-Boy lady doing the not-so-electric slide.
I can do it.
She said she can do it. Oh, she's fronting, yo.
The action up ahead, Scarecrow tiptoes across the crankshaft.
Oh, he's off to see the water.
Team Taco Truck suffers a blowout.
All right, Crushing Cowboy Roy still carrying that torch for Jill. Jump for joy, Roy. You are the leading
I'm
man.
gonna have to actually marry Roy. He asked me, and I said I didn't know.
Don't plan that honeymoon just yet, Roy. Scarecrow right behind you.
Johnny Crushing Cowboy is in the mood for love.
Come on, Roy. I'm waiting on you.
Roy, spurred on by his passion for Jill, can love conquer a spinning platform.
Scarecrow breathing down his neck.
Gotta get up there.
He leaps. Yippee-ki-yay!
I love you, Jill.
I love you too, Roy.
Our Crushing Cowboy Roy Hernandez will be do-si-doing into the Wipeout Zone. Joining Roy in the mad dash for the cash, Golden Girl Leo Dunn and Camille Bucket List Bulow.
Stick around. Somebody's about to go home $50,000 rich.
We are back for more Spring Wipeout and John to give away money.
That's right. We're in the home stretch now. We started the day with 24 eager contestants. Now we've narrowed the field down to our top 3.
Next up for them, our Spring Wipeout Zone.
Yeah, made up of several grueling phases. It starts with a spring shot, where contestants will get launched through the air and into frigid water.
After a brisk swim, they'll meet our next obstacle, the over and out. They'll need exceptional timing and body control as they cross these 2 giant rotating roadblocks.
Then they're on to our next obstacle, Point Break, made up of 2 stages. First, they'll climb to the peak of our slippery staircase. Then they have to precisely time a steep slide down onto the platform.
Our finishing obstacle is the coin toss, a balancing act where spinning coins try to flip our contestants. The beauty here, heads or tails, however they land, we win.
Competing in the Wipeout Zone tonight are Crushing Cowboy, Roy Hernandez, Golden Girl Leo Dunn, and Camille Bucket List Bulow.
With our Crushing Cowboy, who is down with the object of his affection right now.
You brought me flowers again.
I brought you some nice mini tulips.
You're so sweet.
Our Crushing Cowboy, Roy Hernandez, set out to impress Jill this morning on the qualifier. His heart was in the right place when he sneaked by on the scarousel, and now after claiming the last spot in the Wipeout Zone, he has us all wondering if love and determination will take him all the way.
The Wipeout Zone is fired up, and Roy is loaded into the spring shot.
Countdown underway, and Roy is off, accelerating up that launch ramp, about to take flight. Off he goes, plowing head first into the water.
Yeah, that spring shot reaches 35 miles per hour before shooting Roy more than 20 feet into the air. I'd say that's a little more extreme than getting thrown from a horse.
Roy, out of the water, can start worrying about the over and out. This isn't just physical. You have to figure out a pattern, too.
Different contestants choose different techniques here. Let's see what works for Roy. These rotations really throw your weight around, requiring constant readjustment if you want to stay out of the water.
Roy looks to get caught in no man's land there. Oh, how about that? Gets out of the jam, jumps, and makes it.
Roy's a bit of a dark horse, qualifying last in the scarousel and last in Arabian Nights. Let's see if he can set a great time here.
Straining to hold on to that padded hash mark. The walkway turning, and Roy ready to make his move. There he goes. Shorts the jump.
He's just a fraction of a second late, leaving too big a jump for a little guy like Roy.
Roy back up now, returning to the fight.
Yeah, it may be spring, but it's still a chilly swim, and remember, he has to make it through both rotating platforms again.
That style a bit disjointed, Johnny, but he's comfortable with it, waiting for things to level out, then gives himself a makeable jump this time. Really well done.
Now it's about getting over to the second platform.
Hops aboard the second. It's a good hold and just twirling around now until an opening presents itself. Steady, makes his move, got it, and over and out's now behind him.
Yeah, setting a solid time so far, and now he mounts the stairs to Point Break.
No handrails on this, baby. You just gotta grab what you can. Oh, nothing that easy on Wipeout, and a 500-gallon dump of water certainly reminds Roy of that.
Roy not letting the current carry him away, though. He pushes through and fights his way up to the top.
Now shifts into position on the slide. Timing and lining this up is the key. Shoves off. Oh, he goes right off the
the side of the slide. Yeah, he's not centered up from the start, and he doesn't end up anywhere near that platform.
Bucked off but undeterred. Roy climbing purposely now to the top. No wasted time or effort. He knows that that clock is ticking. Moving back into position to make that all-important slide. Picks his spot. Oh! Living right on the edge, Johnny, but that's a good landing.
Yeah, he's through Point Break. Now it's just a coin toss separating him from the finish.
Sizing up those spinning coins. Speed is important.
You can't even get over the first one. John, those coins are slippery, and the rotation makes footing virtually impossible.
Back up for his second attempt. The clock hitting the 9-minute mark. Across the coins, making some progress. Oh, he's tripped up. Trying to recover, really in trouble. No! Back in the water, John.
Yeah, the slow and careful approach. Not really doing Roy any favors. He's over 11 minutes, 40 seconds now. He needs to make it across this time if he wants any shot at the money and the girl.
And down again. Struggling to stay on, scrambling to grab that next coin. He might have stumbled on a strategy that works, though. One more coin to get across, reaching for the platform. Yeah! Not very pretty, but a solid time of 11:58. Roy establishes the mark to beat. And now our golden girl, Leo Dunn, loading up into our spring shot to try and take him down.
Leo set out to impress his grandma and his mom today as he squeaked through the qualifier. Then he picked it up on the scarousel, proving he's still got some life left in him. Then he showed he's full of vim and vigor on Arabian Nights, putting him one step closer to $50,000.
Golden girl Leo Dunn loaded up. Roy, our leader, now a spectator. The launch ramp spotlighted in the darkness, and here we go. The spring shot has ignition, rocketing along at 35 miles an hour. Oh, the golden oldie goes airborne.
Great form as he heads for the water and a little leg kick to give himself some extra distance.
What's the secret here?
Leo ready to face over and out. The time to beat 11:58. You can keep track of things there in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. Jumping on, jumps off. Oh, didn't get far enough.
Just a brutal wipeout over and out, sending the golden girl into the water, and he's got to try it all over again.
Leo a little wobbly as he readies for that second try. Goes right after it again, and a much better exit onto the center platform.
Clever.
Leo just as clever, quickly across in a couple of well-timed strides to safety.
What I'm talking about.
Leo pumped up and looks like he is ready to tackle Point Break. He's about 30 seconds ahead of Roy's pace right now. Oh, incoming. He gets showered.
Can't get overconfident here, Johnny. One mistake would erase that slim lead he's built up. Makes it to the top, and a great angle there showing the 20-foot drop Leo has when he takes Point Break's steep slide. This thing super fast. Off he goes. Oh, and completely off.
You can see Leo leaves a bit early, and that hip replacement catches an edge, sending him right off the side.
So it is all the way back to start his second attempt, nearly 7.5 minutes. That puts him about even with Roy's time, but not exactly flying at this point.
I think they added some steps.
If we could, we would, but I promise you we didn't.
Leo up and over that 10th and final step. Won't take nearly as long to get down. Pushes away, holding his line, and he nails it.
Yes! Holy cow, that was impossible.
A lead can disappear quickly with a wipeout or two here. Steps off, slips. Oh! Face plant and splash.
Love that.
I know, that was nice. That was good.
The golden girl can't quite get his footing, and, you know, his reflexes aren't what they once were.
Well, Leo has been a second attempt guy at every obstacle, so maybe he's right where he wants to be. Steps onto that first one, picking up the pace. Johnny, look at him go, sprinting towards the platform. Yeah, a triumph with time to spare.
Our golden girl comes in with a golden time of 10 minutes, 16 seconds, and that's good enough to make him our new leader.
But will our youngest contestant of the day be able to knock him off his perch and cross Wipeout Champion off her bucket list? We'll find out.
Welcome back to the dramatic conclusion here on Spring Wipeout.
Yeah, our contestants have been battling it out all day, and now it comes down to a man who doesn't want to grow up versus a young girl who wants to grow up too fast. Cowboy Roy Hernandez has already been sent back to the ranch by golden girl Leo Dunn. But Camille Bulow is still standing in our octogenarian's way, and she has loaded into the spring shot, looking to check winning Wipeout off her bucket list. Camille Bucket List Bulow showed us she's wise beyond her years when she flew through the qualifier. Her never-say-die attitude paid off on the scarousel, where she came in first. Now, after a life-affirming run on Arabian Nights, she's checking her Wipeout list for $50,000.
Camille bookending our Wipeout day. She was first out in the qualifier. Now our final challenger in the Wipeout zone. Spring shot ready to fire.
Here she goes, picking up speed. We have liftoff.
Oh! hot water.
Yeah, she arches her back for distance, and despite giving up a significant size advantage, Camille is off to a great start.
Out of the water and up against something most 19-year-olds will never have to deal with, over and out.
How do I even get over there?
Yeah, this one's a bit of a thinker. Let's see how she approaches it.
Any plans to start, Johnny, waiting for that walkway to level out and charging across. Oh, not the answer there.
Yeah, if she's not gonna ride it all the way around, she's gonna have to move a lot faster than that. Oh, not even close.
Here's her second attempt.
I don't get it.
Sounds like she's stumped here. Let's see if she changes tactics.
No, still playing it fast and loose, but she's got it. One platform cleared. Leo looking on, and you can bet he's running the numbers in his head. 10/16's the time. Camille making another run for it.
Wow, bucket list has life left in her yet, and now she's on the point break. At 2 minutes 15 seconds, she's a good minute ahead of Leo's pace up to this point.
She's fearless. Here comes the bad.
Did she just scream like a girl?
She did, but she's allowed.
Were you surprised by all that water?
Oh, yeah, that was ridiculous.
Camille might agree, but now's not the time to compare the notes. In position on the slide, circling until the timing is right to move. A long swim back, the price for missing here. Oh, looks too early.
Oh, right to the wall.
Yeah, patience is a virtue, and without it, Camille goes sailing right into that safety wall.
But despite the spill, Johnny, she is still ahead of Leo's time.
That's hard.
No argument here.
She's headed back up the stairs now, and she needs to make it over point break if she wants to take that money from Leo.
Crawling from stairs now to the slide, quickly in the ready position. Shoves off, and she makes...
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What the hell? How do you do this?
Well, she can join the club because these coins confounding everybody. No! Yeah, she goes nowhere.
Yeah, Camille loses her footing on that second coin, and her head and tail go down into the water.
Shaking it off, she is ready again, still clinging to a lead, but that finished platform seems so far off because of those coins.
Taking her time here to strategize and catch her breath.
Really focused in every step, crucial, Johnny. Taking off, light and fast on her feet. No one younger, no one better. 5:44, we have a winner.
Camille, you just won $50,000. You just won Wipeout.
Camille is celebrating, and that 50 grand will no doubt give her the opportunity to check a few more items off her bucket list. Be sure to join us next week when 24 brand new contestants will tackle the seasonal surprises of our spring Wipeout course. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Ensign saying good night and big ball.
New way, bus driver.